Halo Infinite already has Battle Royale. Or, more specifically, Halo Infinite has custom games with which a form of Battle Royale is perfectly possible. Long ago, in the early days of Halo 2, the community developed a faster paced, more tactical variant of the traditional Slayer game type. No shields, battle rifles and pistols for mid range combat, one headshot to kill, and SWAT was born as a game within a game. The form factor it created persists within the meta, the competitive scene, and the very DNA of Halo to this day. So to me, it isn't a question of does Halo Infinite have Battle Royale or does it need Battle Royale? Up front, at least, 343 has said no, that they're focusing on big team battle for launch. And I also don't know exactly how expansive Forge or custom game features will be at launch, but you'd have to think you could build a version of Battle Royale as a custom game within the existing tools in short order. So, on a fundamental level, Battle Royale is just a mode, and in Halo terms, it's big team free for all, Rumble. You can either have a weapon placement on the maps or do a classic randomized weapon starts with Fiesta on a custom map, Forge, and then from there it's up to the community to build the map, play and test the mode, and refine it into something that will persist into an official mode, much like how SWAT did and Infection before it once upon a time. Halo Infinite is already destined to be a great arena shooter, but its ability to morph into something even greater has only been teased at with this technical preview. And with Halo's sandbox of vehicles and power-ups far more expansive than we've witnessed so far, I think it's fair to say that the tools are available for a pretty unique and spectacular BR game. Perhaps one element holding it back at the moment is the player limit. And yes, in the short term, that's almost certainly not something that's going to change. The game runs on original model Xbox Ones, which are 7 years old at this point, so getting the player count up to 100 is probably not in the cards yet. And I do mean yet, because 343 is already testing raising the player count for the Master Chief Collection, perhaps giving them a chance to build and test the architecture needed to support a true 100 player BR mode in Infinite. If Halo Infinite manages to be as successful as the hype surrounding it has been positive, then Microsoft can stick with it long term and make a commitment to the game. I wouldn't underestimate the things it could be capable of in the future. Microsoft has bet big on systems like Cloud Tech, used in the ultimately disappointing Crackdown 3 multiplayer, and it has made strides with cloud gaming through Game Pass as well. If Halo Infinite gets the fortune of being both a flagship brand and essentially a first-party tech demo for some of Microsoft's most high-tech game resources, 100-player multiplayer, someday that number might feel small. So to summarize, Royale in Halo would be some version of Rumble, which is free-for-all, plus Fiesta, which is random weapon starts, in Big Team, 32 or 64 player, on a custom Forge map, or maybe even just a regular big team map with some fine tuning, and boom, Battle Royale. The game already has weapon drops, and I'm hoping for some other functions from Halo 5's Warzone, which could itself be tuned a little bit to produce a really impressive BR mode. I guess what I'm saying is, there are a lot of options here, and Halo has a storied history of having Forge tools and custom game types as one of its major selling points. So I would expect to see Halo Infinite and 343 doing something really interesting and unique as far as big game modes with lots of players. I'm really excited to see what it is.